Hey, this is Kenny from Broad Street. Let's talk about 3 things that you definitely want to keep in mind when you're out on the hunt for new advertisers. So one of the things we always say when you're out trying to get your first advertisers on board, don't go searching for water in a desert. There are some advertisers who have budgets, usually bigger organizations or just more profitable organizations. And we see the natural gravity is to kind of move toward restaurants and smaller advertisers. And maybe it's because we know them the best, or at least we think. Maybe it's because they seem more approachable because they're smaller or because we've eaten there before. But restaurants, for example, are not necessarily the type of businesses that have built-in marketing budgets. So we want to go for bigger advertisers, car dealerships, real estate agents, attorneys, schools. So these are the types of advertisers that usually do have a marketing budget and can afford to work with you. That doesn't mean that we're not going to get small advertisers on board, but when we're out searching for them or trying to set up our conversations, we want to prioritize the bigger ones. The second thing we definitely want to keep in mind is ROI. So kind of along the lines of budget, if somebody's going to spend money with us, what is the likelihood that they're going to get that money back and then some? So as an advertiser, if we spend $1, we'd ideally like to see $1.05, $1.10, maybe $1.20 or $1.50 come back. That would be great. But if they're going to work with us, what's the likelihood that if a car dealership decides to work with us, somebody will eventually visit that car dealership and maybe even buy a car based on something that they saw on our site? So certain advertisers, they're kind of big ticket advertisers, car dealerships, banks, mortgage brokers, where one account, if they land that, it will totally justify working with you. So we always want to think about the likelihood of ROI with an advertiser. Lastly, something we want to think about is benefit. How are they really going to benefit from working with us? Not just on an ROI perspective, but what can we do for them that is so different than what they've done with everyone else? So for example, maybe they're running ads on Google, maybe they're running ads on Facebook, but what can they do with us? And how can we really help them as a business? Now, a lot of times after hundreds and hundreds of conversations with advertisers, we kind of get a sense of what their pain points are. What are the things that they usually have a problem with and they're looking to solve with advertising? If we can solve that with what we're doing and help them benefit overall, maybe get in front of a bigger audience, maybe it's get big brand impact that they have a hard time getting everywhere else. This is the benefit we can bring to them, and ideally it should be something unique to us. So those are the 3 things that you want to keep in mind when you're out searching for new advertisers: budget, ROI, and benefit.